Hey everybody, today we are out heading to a section of the Appalachian Trail in the 100-mile wilderness. We've got about a mile walk or so. They still have the gate closed just because of the road conditions. They're not too bad right here, but as we get up further, it's pretty much impassable in spots. So we're going to access the 100-mile wilderness just after the 15-mile point, just after Long Pond Stream lean-to. And I'm going to take a walk down and check out the lean-to, see how that weathered, make sure there's no trees down on it. And then after that, we'll turn around and head north, probably go up to the Barren Ledges, take in the view there, and have a snack and just get a sense for the condition of the trail there as well. As you can probably see and hear, it's pretty much been a sheet of ice, the road that is, since we left the car in the parking lot just on the other side of the gate. I wore my crampons. They're a little bit more aggressive than your basic things that you'd put on, maybe your trail runners or walking shoes if you were going to go out around the neighborhood in the winter and hike. But I am alone today and don't feel like falling on the ice anyway, and definitely don't want to get hurt. So you can see there's parts of the road here that open up nicely, but for the most part it's a skating rink, so it just makes me feel better to have these on. It's quite a crunch, but that's okay. We're not too far now from where you can usually park to access the trail. We should be there shortly. This is one of the rendezvous points. As you can see here, they've got enough space available so that life flight would be able to land. We have arrived at the main parking lot. It was about 1.25 miles hike, walk, if you will, from where I parked, where the gate was still closed. So it's not a long distance, and I don't mind the walk. Obviously, once the gate opens, you'll be able to drive right to here. And this is an awesome spot to do trail magic. It's kind of a place you can get all your food and stuff ready if you want to do some trail magic for folks going northbound, either through hikers or section hikers. And it's a good time. I know I'm going to do some trail magic this summer, probably late in the summer when more northbounders probably come through. Set up here and take some pizza in. It's a great dinner time trail magic spot. So we got some ice here. Glad I wore my crampons. Well, it's starting to melt, so that's a good sign, actually. Yeah, take some pizza in for dinner. I know when I did my through hike this year, my daughter and my oldest daughter and my sister-in-law brought us some pizza for dinner. And like I said, it's from the parking lot just right there to Longstream Pond lean-to. It's only about, I don't know, I'd say probably about 9/10 of a mile. So not bad at all to sneak trail magic in and out. We're going to go around here because I don't totally trust the ice, and all that would probably happen would be I'd get a bit wet, but we'll just keep hiking around it. So yeah, so if you're a northbounder this year, you may be lucky and get a nice dinner of pizza at Long Pond Stream lean-to. If you're looking for that, I plan to video some of that this year. I love meeting hikers, obviously, and that'll be a lot of fun, so I'm going to look forward to that. reach the point where the Blue Blaze side trail from the parking lot meets the Appalachian Trail, the intersection with it. You can see the proof right there, the white blaze. So that is south, and south that way is approximately, it's about 2/10 of a mile to Long Pond Stream Lean-To. And then going up here north is heading toward Barren Ledges and the Barren Mountain Tower, and then Cloud Pond Lean-To. And then probably about 10 miles from here is Chairback Gap Lean-To, which is approximately about 5 miles or so before you cross the river and head up towards Gulf Haggis and all that. So good news for my fellow volunteer with the Maine AT Club. No big downage there, just a few branches and things that you can throw off the trail easily. So good news there. We'll see what this next couple tents looks like down at the lean-to. We are now arriving at Long Pond Stream Lean-To, and it doesn't look any less the wear for the winter. It looks like just like how I remembered it from last fall. I've been here obviously a number of times, and it is a great spot. You can probably hear the rushing water down below. If you have access to some of the falls and bigger streams in Maine in the spring, I'd encourage you to check them out, because this time of year is obviously the best. We've been getting a lot of rain, plus with the 45-50 degree weather, we're getting a lot of melt as well. So an awesome time of year to get out and see that. I'm going to check out the trail journal, the log book here for the shelter, and see if I can see any names that I remember from last year. Let's check it out. I was very happy to see everything in good condition. You never know, you might have one of these big trees fall down on the lean-to in the winter, or just roll the dice every year and you hope everything's in good condition. So it is at this lean-to, and I think, well, it's still pretty early in the day and the sun's still shining, so I think I'm going to try to make my way up to Barren Ledges. Should be really great views up there today. There'll probably still be a lot of snow up there, but it's shaded, so it should be solid, and with the crampons, the going shouldn't be too tough. I've been pretty happy with the condition of the trail so far. Like I said earlier, the train and the little bit of warmer weather we've had have done a number on it. Hit a little bit of snow in spots, but all in all, not too bad. I've thought for quite a few years, thought about hiking the Appalachian Trail in the winter. I'm not quite sure what the best 10 to 12 to 14 day window would be in the winter in Maine. It would probably vary from year to year. Definitely wouldn't want to go through heavy snowpack. I'd like to try that. Probably, though, I would have to talk somebody as crazy as me into it. I don't think it would be prudent to do it alone, although I would, but as I get older, I like to think I get smarter, so I could probably convince somebody to come. Hopefully. Let's see. For another day. We are at the Barren Slide. It's just before Barren Ledges, and this section comes out to a nice little cliff drop off. It's not open all year, and you'll see when it's closed there'll be signs back there, and that's just due to seasonal nesting by the peregrine falcons that are out here and live in the cliffs, and they don't want people obviously coming down and disturbing the nests, or not even disturbing the nest, but just being around to worry the parents, I guess. So I figured I'd take the opportunity today to come down here and give you all a look if you haven't been out here before. It's just tremendous views looking over to Borestone Mountain across the way. First we'll go up here. This is just a lovely lookout. Great place to come and have lunch. It's a drop off. If you don't like heights, you're not going to like it, but a very clear day. And we'll head over to the other section. It's a larger area, definitely a place where a group of hikers could come and have lunch and enjoy the views on real busy days in the summer, especially the weekends. You can pick out the people at the summit of Borestone. That's a very, very popular hike, and that's straight dead ahead in the distance there. Borestone Mountain. And again, just beautiful, beautiful views. If you look right there, way down where that open kind of field is, that's where I parked. I can see my car. I don't know if you can. We walked in that road there to here. Just lovely. Just a lovely area. Let's head over to Barren Ledges. That's our turnaround point. It's just great to get out on a day like this and get on the trail, get some exercise, get some fresh air, and specifically for me, to be back out on the AT is great for my mental health, for sure. Exercising in general is just good for everybody. I don't think I need to cite any references here for the people watching about how good exercise is for you from head to toe. And for me, again, just being out here familiar territory is really awesome. A little more snow here. It's great to get up to the top for views, but at the top, not as much snow melts. It is shaded, so I'm not falling through too much. We're almost there. In my opinion, this is one of the most beautiful views in the 100-mile wilderness as you head north. Of course, you've got multiple views of Katahdin along the way, which is exciting, especially if you're a thru hiker, or probably a section hiker as well if you haven't ever seen Katahdin before or hiked it. But again, this is just my opinion, but I think it's just beautiful. You can see to the northeast there, the fire tower. It's just small. You might not be able to make it out on the video, but that is the summit of Barren Mountain, and not long from there is Cloud Pond Lean-To, and that's about 22 miles in, right off the top of my head. Don't hold me to it. I don't usually stay there a lot when I do the 100-mile wilderness. I usually skip that one. So it is 4/10 of a mile off the trail as well, so it's a bit of a hike, but I feel so lucky to be up here today. Just a beautiful, beautiful day. Hope you all are enjoying the video. I'll sit here for a while and contemplate without electronics, then head back. We've made our way off the Appalachian Trail and we're back on the blue blaze that leads us down to the parking lots and eventually out to my car. Just an amazing day weather-wise out here. We are almost back to my car at the parking lot on the other side of the gate. Behind me you can see this Barren Slide and Barren Ledges is beautiful. Off that way there, you can see Borestone Mountain. An amazing day. Very happy to report that the trail, at least in that section, is in great condition. So I'll be getting out to my section, which is about 10 miles north of where I was today in the 100-mile wilderness, in a few weeks, and I'm hoping if it's even close to good, in that good a condition, I will be very happy. Again, I hope you enjoyed the hike. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I'll be back soon.